Keir Starmer has been awfully quiet after 100,000 British patriots flooded the streets in unity standing up against his tyrannical government. Compared to the summer where he was all guns blazing, the Prime Minister has been stunned into silence. In today's video, we will discuss the full story, whilst also going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. So, on Saturday, as we all know, 100,000 British patriots descended onto Downing Street to protest against this tyrannical Labour government headed by Keir Starmer. Starmer has been at war with British nationals since he took power, branding the very people who care and love their country as far-right hooligans. Keir has been trying to suppress free speech and lock people away who simply stand up peacefully to his regime. The Prime Minister would have been quick to make statements if there had been trouble, but has been completely stunned into silence following this. It will be interesting what take he has if he's asked the question and PMQs on Wednesday. British patriots made their voices heard, and this is what they said about Keir Starmer.
Keeping lights.
Starmer's silence is so far crazy, and surely he will have to talk about it soon, considering the sheer volume of people in attendance. What are your thoughts on Starmer, and do you think he will speak about the protest on Wednesday? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. In other news, under-fire Labour MP Mike Amesbury has been suspended from the party and has had the whip withdrawn after fresh footage emerged of his altercation with a constituent. In footage unearthed by the Mail, Amesbury was seen apparently landing a sucker punch on a man before beating him 6 times. Practically seconds before Labour's announcement, Reform UK, which came second in Amesbury's seat in July, called on Amesbury to resign. A Reform UK spokesman said, "The new footage of Mike Amesbury MP is damning. No matter what verbal exchanges happened before, it's never acceptable for anyone to resort to violence to solve a dispute, let alone a sitting Member of Parliament. It's quite clear that the people of Runcorn and Helsby deserve far better than this. Reform UK are today calling for Mike Amesbury to do the honourable thing and resign immediately so a by-election can be held." Then, a Labour spokesman said, "Mike Amesbury MP has been assisting Cheshire Police with their inquiries following an incident on Friday night. As these inquiries are now ongoing, the Labour Party has administratively suspended Amesbury's membership of the Labour Party pending an investigation." A Cheshire Police statement on the incident, before the Mail's footage came to light, reads, "At 2:48 a.m. on Saturday, October 26th, police were called to reports of an assault in Frodsham. A caller reported he had been assaulted by a man in Main Street. Inquiries are ongoing." Police have clarified that a 55-year-old man has been voluntarily interviewed under caution by police in relation to this incident and has since been released pending further inquiries. Posting on his own Facebook page on Saturday, Amesbury wrote, "Last night I was involved in an incident that took place after I felt threatened following an evening out with friends. This morning I contacted Cheshire Police myself to report what happened. I will not be making any further public comment, but will of course cooperate with any inquiries if required by Cheshire Police." At this summer's election, Amesbury won Runcorn and Helsby by a wide margin, bringing in some 22,358 votes. And while Reform's Jason Moorcroft came second with 7,662, a staggering popularity tumble for Labour and its leader Sir Keir Starmer in the months since could prove momentous in any potential by-election. Lastly, Nigel Farage has blasted Labour shortly after the annual migrant death toll reached 55 earlier today. The Reform UK leader, who received 4.1 million votes on July 4th after slamming Rishi Sunak for the Tories' handling of the migrant crisis, returned to the English Channel today to cover the latest wave of arrivals. In a video released shortly after a migrant died off the coast of France, Farage said, "55 deaths in the Channel so far this year. Makes no difference. There's the French naval vessel. To the left of it, a dinghy, you can probably see the orange life jackets. And this just goes on and on. Stop the boats, smash the gangs, not a cat's chance in hell." Just this week, someone who came here in July put a screwdriver through the neck of a young girl working in a migrant hotel. This, folks, is dreadful. Well, there you are. Mission accomplished. You can see a French naval vessel. Behind that you can see a border force vessel, and that's it. They've arrived, and they'll never be leaving. Not any of them. Farage's comments came shortly after a migrant died, when a dinghy deflated in the English Channel. It also followed an exclusive report, which revealed that the number of channel crossings had already exceeded last year's total. The grim milestone figure was reached on Friday afternoon when a border force vessel arrived at Dover Harbour with 55 migrants on board. That took the total number of channel migrants who have made illegal crossing this year to 29,451, marginally higher than the 29,437 small boat migrants who made the illegal journey in 2008-2023. Maritime sources have told the media that the eventual figure for the entire year is likely to easily surpass 35,000. However, it could teeter towards 40,000, depending on weather conditions. Sir Keir Starmer promised to smash the gangs and end the small boats crisis ahead of the 2024 general election. Despite the Prime Minister immediately axing Rishi Sunak's Rwanda plan after entering No 10 on July 4th, small boats continue to cross the Channel. Responding to this week's milestone, a Home Office spokesman told an interviewer, "We all want to end dangerous small boat crossings, which threaten lives and undermine our border security. The people smuggling gangs do not care if the vulnerable people they exploit live or die, as long as they pay. We will stop at nothing to dismantle their business models and bring them to justice." What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comment section below. I want to say a quick thank you for all the support on this channel. We are growing very fast and are getting closer to our goal of 100,000 subscribers. We want to spread the news that the mainstream media refuses to show. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.